Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have kind of a historical video for my record collecting career. I think this is going to go on record as the most records I bought in one purchase. This is probably the biggest vinyl haul I probably ever have, um, well that I ever had, and probably will ever have in the future. Um, I think I got close to 70 records here. One, two, three, four, six of them are LPs, and the rest of them are 45s. Primarily solo 45s that I did not have in my collection. I kind of went through a spreadsheet and went through all the solo 45s that I had and added all the ones that I needed. And the store that I went to a few weeks ago now in Athens, if you saw my other videos, I had some good stuff, and I went back there, and the guy, the seller, and the owner gave me a really good deal on all these records, and I think I got about 70 records here, and I got grand total probably about $2.50 per record, and that includes the LPs I'm about to show and the 45s also. So these are going to probably be kind of longer videos. I think I'm going to split this up into the LPs and then the Paul McCartney 45s, and then I'm going to do the other three solo 45s for the next video. And I think I also have two Beatles 45s I'll probably show in the next one as well. So to start off, we have George Harrison promotional 12-inch single of Wake Up My Love from the Gone Troppo album. And this came out in 1982 on the Dark Horse label here. There it is. And again, in really minty condition there, except for the writing on the label, unfortunately. But I picked up a similar, I think it was all those years ago, 12-inch promo the last time I was there, and this one was still there at the store when I got there next. And there's the back, just a blank cover, and decided to pick it up. All right, next up we got a couple more 12-inch singles, and this is a John Lennon "Borrowed Time" from 1984 in the shrink wrap. Unfortunately, the cover is a little warped, probably for some water damage. But a cool thing about this 12-inch though is that it did come with a poster, and there's the poster, John and Yoko, and it is on the Polydor label. Again, in very nice shape as well. And I'll be getting all these inner sleeves once I get home back from college. So don't worry about that. And next up we got, oh yeah, let's go another John Lennon 12-inch single from 1980. This is Just Like Starting Over. Here's the back. Again, very nice shape on this label here. When I first saw this initially, I thought it was just the Double Fantasy album, but then I took a closer look of Just Like Starting Over, and on the back, Kiss, 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 and I thought it was a 12-inch single. So pretty cool find there. I didn't even know this really existed. All right, so the last 12-inch single here, we have Paul McCartney, Pretty Little Head, 1986. This is a UK pressing, and so was the Borrowed Time 12-inch single. And there's the record on the Parlophone label. Has Angry, Right Away, and then Pretty Little Head. Again, very nice shape. Maybe a slight, not that bad as I thought. Some of the other 12-inch singles he had some pretty significant warps, so I passed on those. He had like Ebony and Ivory, and those were just kind of little bit too warped to really hang on to. And then I have two Beatles albums here. We have Beatles 6 in the shrink wrap here. And this is a 1971 copy here on the Apple label. Unfortunately, the spine is pretty chewed up, but I believe the record itself, again, is very, very nice. Just another Beatles 6 variation I have in the collection. Been doing pretty well with finding this particular album on the different labels and pressings like that. And once I get one record with all the variations from the US, I'll try to make a video to determine what pressing I think sounds the best, or which one is like the most bang for your buck, kind of sort of deal there. If I can get this back in here, I'll do that later, as this video is probably going to be long enough as is, and probably the find of the day for me. Probably the best album I got picked up here is a 1981 copy of Sgt. Pepper, and this is the mono reissue from 1981. As you can see, 5-inch sleeve there. And I heard that these are supposed to sound really good, and the record here is just absolutely just mint. No scratches at all. It's not banded either, and I'm just really excited to play this to see how it sounds to my original first pressing of Sgt. Pepper. So probably the find of the day, considering I got, I guess, every one of these albums and 45s for $2.50 each after kind of the bundle buy. So that does it for the 12-inch records. Now we're going to go on the 7-inch ones, and these are going to be all the Paul McCartney 45s from my purchase here. And we're going to start off with Another Day, back with O Woman, O Why. And this one is the Los Angeles pressing, denoted by the star here, from 1971. And then he also, at the store, he had a bunch of solo 45s, and some of them were from other countries and things like that. So since I got like a good price per record, I decided to go back, get a few more from the foreign picture sleeve side. So this one's really cool, from Spain. Again, it's Another Day, back with O Woman, O Why. Also from 1971, and it's on the dark blue Odeon label. Very cool picture sleeve. And next up, we go back to the United States, and we have Mary Had a Little Lamb, back with a Little Woman, Little Woman Love. Sorry. There's the label. Alrighty. Next up, we have Helen Wheels, back with a Country Dreamer from 1973. And these are all 45s I did not have in my collection of the solo years. Usually I find kind of the same ones over and over again in most typical record stores, but once I noticed that there was a lot of different 45s here, I went back to my house and did some research, make sure with all the records that came out and were released, that see what I had and see what I was missing. So I had my little checklist. I was going through all the records, and made out pretty good. So this one is interesting. Unfortunately, it did not come with the record, but this one is from Denmark, and it is Mrs. Vanderbilt with Bluebird. Here's the back, some advertisement. And this came out in 1973, and again, unfortunately, did not come with the record, but the picture sleeve's in nice shape, and again, I got it for really cheap, so that's why I ended up picking just up the picture sleeve in itself, so I'm okay with that. Speaking of more foreign countries here, we got another one from France. This is My Love with Back with the Mess from 1975. Has the flip backs. And this is on the Apple label, custom Red Rose Speedway label. Sorry. And again, this record's pretty minty as well. I think this record about fared as best as it could as a black background. It has a lot of ring wear, just a little ring wear, but that's about it. All right, back to the United States. Another one from 1974. We have Junior's Farm. Back with Sally G. With a nice apple sleeve there. All right. Next up, we have two variations of Jet, both from one's this one is from 1973, back with Mammonia, and then this Jet from 1974 is backed with Let Me Roll It. So, it's happy to pick up those two variations, and most of these 45 seem to be Los Angeles press. Pretty sure almost all of these were pressed from Los Angeles, from the United States. All right, next up, going to the Venus and the Mars era here. We've got Letting Go. Back with it, You Gave Me the Answer. And then we have Venus and Mars and Rock Show on the Black Capital label, backed up with Magneto and the Titanium Man. And I had a promo version of this one, so nice to pick up the standard copy from 1975. Next up, we got Mullet Kintyre, back with a Girls' School. I believe I had the record for this one, but it did not have the picture sleeve, so I was happy to pick that up finally. That one came out in 1977 as well. Sorry. This one, a year later, 1978, we got I Had Enough, backed with Deliver Your Children from the London Town album. Now we've got a good set of here from the Columbia years. We got the first one from 1979. We got Good Night Tonight, backed with Daytime, Nighttime, Suffering. And we got another one from the Tug of War album here. We have Tug of War. And this is a promo from 1982. I try to get as many promos as I can. I pretty much got the rest of them, I believe. So, happy with that. Another promo, we got Take It Away from 1982. And this one, I don't think necessarily is a promo. It's kind of a weird record. But we got a one-sided hit, as denoted by the sleeve here. And this is which one is this? Sorry, this The Girl Is Mine, with the Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson compilation here. So it's a one-sided 45 here, and as you can see on the back here, it says "Don't play the side," and it has kind of some etching on the back. So that's kind of an interesting 45. And next up, we have another Tug of War, but this one's a UK pressing with the picture sleeve from 1982. And there's the back. Nice picture sleeve there. And this is on the Parlophone label. Good shape. Backed up with Get It. Next up, we have another Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson. Say, Say, Say. Back with Ode to a Koala Bear. on the Columbia label. There we go. That was from 1983. Next up, we have Pipes of Peace, back with So Bad. In the United States, the A side was flipped. I believe the A side was So Bad, and then the B side was Pipes of Peace. But in the UK, it was flipped, and slightly different color. I guess wood grain on the US picture sleeve. So I thought it was a pretty cool variation. Again, on the Parlophone label from 1983. All right, we have another promo here. This one is Spies Like Us, white label promo. This one's a little dirty. I think it will clean up just fine. From 1985. And we're down to the last, let's see, about last 5, I believe. So we're almost there. I know this is a long video. This one's a pretty interesting 45. This is Band on the Run and Helen Wheels. But I think this is part of the Hall of Fame series from Columbia. On kind of this grayish label there. So I thought that was interesting. And then from 1986, we got Only Love Remains, picture sleeve. On back to the Capitol label. Alrighty, next up we have is My Brave Face from 1989. Sleeve in nice shape, not too much ring wear, on the purple Capitol label. I believe I had the promo of this one, so again, nice to pick up a nice standard copy. And the last two here are going to be on colored vinyl. We have Biker Like an Icon and Things We Said Today on white vinyl from 1993. And then lastly, we have Off the Ground and Cosmically Conscious on the white vinyl. This one's from 1993 again. So there you have it. That's going to be part 1 of this kind of mega haul that I got. So I hope you enjoyed about 18 minutes worth of going through records with me. So part 2, again, we'll have John, George, and Ringo, and 2 Beatles 45s in there as well. So stay tuned for that video. I'll probably try to post those pretty close to each other so you can watch them back to back. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the next video as well. Thanks.